If you're giving advice to someone, product, service, coaching program, mentorship program, whatever it is, take your own advice. Make sure that you are showing up in the way that you want your people to show up. Hey guys, it's Dr. Sonia here with Jump First. I've helped hundreds of creative entrepreneurs and business owners to take back their free time, generate additional revenue, and celebrate while living that work from anywhere lifestyle through creating online courses and digital education. So I'm super excited that you guys are here. Say it with me. Done is better than perfect. Master one thing at a time. Practice makes better. And this has to work, right? Let's get it. Hello. There we are. I think we are live. There's always a bit of a delay, but great morning. It's still morning. Let me know where you are watching from. If you're catching this on the Jump First Academy YouTube channel, welcome back. If you are new, welcome. Okay. We talk all things premium courses, luxury mentorship, and coaching brands here. My name is Dr. Sonia, and I have been helping entrepreneurs, high achievers, high performers. Okay. We get a bad rap, by the way, but I've been helping you guys, entrepreneurs, business owners, to develop courses, packaging your message, your life experiences into these unique experiences for other people to learn from. And today, that's exactly what this message is all about, okay? Is taking your own advice. And I'm gonna just set this here, and I'm gonna set it here in love. What's going on, IG? I see y'all on as well. Again, if you're watching this on the Jump First Academy YouTube channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like button, bell notification so you know when more episodes like this drop. Again, I'm gonna bring this in love, okay? So the context here is all love, but I gotta put this here, especially as we start to round out January. I know that we came in with some new goals. Maybe we carried over some goals. Maybe you're creating products and services and starting to launch them. But I'm gonna put this here real quick. I need you to start making sure that you are taking your own advice. Okay, I gotta put it here real quick. Make sure that you are taking your own advice. Time is enough, okay, that we have seen coaches and mentors or people who profess to be these things, no shade, okay, but people who profess to be coaches, people who profess to be one thing, and they are not doing the thing that they are asking of the people that they want to serve. So we have coaches with no coach. Like, you can't expect somebody to invest in your coaching programs, your services, your products, if you haven't invested in a coaching program, okay, a service, a product. I could take it back to, let me take it back to about 2 years into this business. You as well, it's good to see you on Tasha, ATOT Academy. Let's get it. 2 years, into my business, and we are 6.5 years in now. But 2 years into my business, I was looking to invest at a higher level, and I was looking for a coach, a mentor, specifically to help me to start to scale up my sales. At the time, I was doing around 30K a month, and I was looking to just continue to scale. And so I came across this guy, and he professed to be this person who could help me with sales. And there's no shade, okay, towards him. I think he was probably excellent at what it is that he did. I just chose not to invest in his program. I had a mentor that I had been looking at for a long time, and I actually chose to invest higher with the mentor that I had been watching for a minute, who had been my kind of what do you call them? My kind of far away mentor, if you will, my mentor at a distance. What's going on, Eric? It's good to see you on. And so I decided to invest a little higher. I think the guy that I was talking to on the phone for the sales training initially, his program was like 5K. I decided to go with like a 30K program instead. So it was nothing against the guy who was selling his program for 5K. He did everything right. At the end of the call, I was even excited. I'm like, I think I'm going to move forward. You know, just give me a second. Give me like 24 hours or so. It wasn't the price. It was a gut feeling, right? Like, I wanted to make sure that this was the program that I wanted to embark on. I had already made the decision I was going to invest in mentorship. And so that wasn't the problem. The money wasn't the problem. It was just, what am I going to do? Like, do I want to do this program? And so I always say, like, pro tip, listen to your intuition, okay, when you are choosing mentors and people that you want to work with. And so at the end of the call, I remember I contacted him back because I'm very, again, ethical, moral in the way that I show up. So I contacted the guy back about 24 hours later, maybe less. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to go with this program, but I really do wish you the best. I had put a deposit in and everything. And I told him, just keep the deposit. No worries. All right. And we're going to move on. And I remember what he told me. He was upset that I didn't invest, and that was cool. Okay, I totally get it. It was because I had already given the deposit, all of those things, but I wanted to uphold the integrity that I have, right, as a mentor, as a coach, as somebody in this space, and understanding it's not always easy. Okay, and so the thing that he said to me, and he said it out of frustration. He was upset that he didn't make the sale, but I took it with me and gathered the lesson and taught it to my clients and still teach it to this day. He said, the way that you show up is how your clients are going to show up. Now, he had no knowledge I was already going to invest, okay? I was already going to move forward. But when he said that, it hit me. Not in the sense that I felt guilty, because, hey, it is what it is, okay? You win some, you lose some. I'm a firm believer that you attract your tribe, the people who are meant to be where you are. Like, that's just it. They will be there and you will continue to move forward. And so I told him I appreciated that feedback, and I took it. And again, like I said, I teach it to my clients. I still believe it to this day. The way you show up is how your clients, your customers, your students, your mentees, the people that you want to serve, is how they're going to show up. So again, if you are a coach, I'm saying this in love. And I'm saying it in love and no shade whatsoever. But if you are coaching this year, if you are creating products and services for a specific group of people, if you are giving advice, and you are not utilizing the advice that you give, meaning you don't have a coach, you don't have a mentor, but you're asking people to invest in your coaching and mentorship programs, that's a problem. Okay, we need to take a look at what's going on, and you probably can see that the alignment there feels a little bit off. Again, I'm saying this in love. I'm just telling you what I know because I experienced it and I have, gone through it. Okay, gone through the process and helped other people to start to fix that as well. There's an alignment that happens when you are aligned and you are taking action aligned with your vision and the goals that you have. When you're taking action aligned with the actions that you want other people to take, okay, then there's an alignment that happens and you start to draw and attract the right people to you. It's just very simple. And sometimes that's the thing that needs some adjustment. It's not the product, it's not the service. It's how you're showing up. Sometimes you're going to have to take your own advice. Whatever you're asking of other people, make sure that you are also doing that. You are also living that. You are acting in integrity, okay? You are moving ethically and morally inside of your business specifically, but also in your personal life too. How are you showing up? Take inventory of that. Also, from this standpoint, I want to take another look at the topic for today, take your own advice, is also doing the thing that you know you're good at, doing the thing that you've been doing for somebody else on your corporate jobs, right? If you can think back, corporate jobs, sometimes, and let's take this from a course creation standpoint. Sometimes when clients come to me, they think that they have to teach courses based on what they are currently doing. All right. So pro tip for your course topics, you can take that topic from anywhere. Just make sure that it's aligned with your lived experience and that you are not too far removed from the people that you want to serve. Meaning, if you're 10 steps, 20 steps beyond, okay, we're talking like 20 years, 20 months, it doesn't matter the time limit or the time frame, but it's about how far removed you are from the topic that you're teaching. You don't want to be too far removed. So you want to teach things that maybe you're 4, 5 steps, 6 steps ahead, just because, you want to remember what space the people you're serving are in. Like, what are they experiencing? What challenges, problems, those sorts of things. And sometimes when we get too far out, it's hard to bring ourselves back into this space where it's like, oh yeah, I remember exactly how that felt. Okay, so I always encourage, pro tip for your courses, teach something that you're not too far removed from, but also something that is relevant, for you now. Like, a lot of people relate to when I get on here and I talk about current struggles, current challenges, those sorts of things, is because I can feel it. Okay, and it helps you relate to your people a little bit more too in those spaces. So again, take your own advice, doing things that you are good at. For instance, when I first started teaching at university, they asked me to start developing courses. I started doing that. It was awesome. I had fun with it. But then I'm like thinking to myself, why can't I do this for me? Why can't I develop my own courses? Why can't I show other people this craft or this skill of being able to do it and being able to do it quickly? Okay, that was a skill set that I had that I didn't recognize. A lot of times our talents, all right, are things that we don't recognize as talents because they come so naturally to us. And so when I started creating those courses, I would turn them over in about a week or so. I would get them back to my chair of my department. And I remember her telling me one day, this is a gift, okay? This is a skill set. Nobody's turning out courses in a week. And that's when it hit me. Even though I had been developing courses for years, I never saw it as like this talent that I could take and use to as part of my purpose, okay, to help other people move forward. And so that's what I get to do every day, is help people to turn out their courses quickly, and then also to sell them and start to scale them. And so you got to look at what are some of the things that you are doing on an everyday basis. A lot of people think that their course topics have to be these grandiose ideas, and they're really not. It's something probably that you're taking for granted that somebody else can't do or doesn't know how to do. Let me take that back. Not that they can't do it. They don't know how to do it yet. Again, I often use the analogy of like a recipe, right? When you follow a recipe, the first time you're creating it, you don't know how it's supposed to look, how it's supposed to taste, right? You don't know those things, but you start to follow the recipe. And then the first time that you create it, it's amazing, okay? And you follow the recipe, it comes out great, but then the next time you know exactly what to add more of, what to add less of, those sorts of things, okay? So it's not that you can't do it, it's just that you don't know how to do it. And so think about what you're doing currently in your life that maybe you're taking a little bit for granted that you could help somebody else with. And the flip side of that, to round this episode out, is also be taking your own advice, okay? If you're giving advice to someone, product, service, coaching program, mentorship program, whatever it is, take your own advice. Make sure that you are showing up in the way that you want your people to show up. Who are you marketing to? How are they showing up? Okay. You need to be showing up in that same way, or else we're out of alignment here. Okay. So the fact that I talk to my high performers, my high achievers, like, I need to be consistent in what I'm doing, because I know that's who we are, right? Showing up at the gym at 5 a.m., consistent, okay, in what it is that I'm doing. It's just who we are. And so you need to make sure that that translates to your business, whoever your audience is, whatever it is that you're doing. And also, don't go out of here saying, Doc told me I needed to show up like this because my audience is showing up like this. Like, no, be true to you, okay? Make sure that it's genuine. Make sure that it's authentic in the way that you're showing up. Don't be conniving and manipulative. That's not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about making sure that what you want and what you desire, how you desire your customers to show up, that you are walking that walk as well. All right. I love y'all so, so much. What is going on? I appreciate all of y'all being on. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate that. Amy, what's going on? Hello, hello. Logis Blocks, everyone is the main character of their own story, okay? Like, you are the main character of yours, I'm the main character of mine, and everyone else on here, you are the main character of your own story. Please do not forget that. So you get to choose how you show up. Kareem, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. To stop the hate. That's right. All right. I appreciate my community. What's up? Dr. Mikey says, amen. I appreciate you over on IG as well. Gabriella, hello, hello. Who else do we got on here? Ife, hello. I'm not sure what language that is, but let me know where it is that you guys are watching from inside of the chat. I always love to see the global reach in the building. I appreciate all of y'all for being here. Again, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, like button, bell notification. What are you waiting for? Okay, come get these gems every single morning. I'm typically on between 9 a.m. and 10 a.m. Eastern. I love hanging out with y'all, answering questions, and just enjoying the fellowship, the community. I like it. Fellowship, right? You can tell I grew up in church. I love y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. If you're interested in learning more about creating online courses, premium courses, selling and scaling them, go to jumpfirstacademy.org. There's a free training over there. We added some free resources as well as some paid resources. You determine your path, as always. Like I said, you're the main character of your own story. So you get to determine your pathway to your success. So we put all the resources over at jumpfirstacademy.org. Also, shameless plug, if you are interested in learning from me live and you love the way that I teach and you want to come hang out with me in class, I'm teaching some advanced strategies for premium courses. So this involves pricing. How do you start pricing at $5,000 and up? I have some students who price between $4,000, $6,000, and then others have programs that are priced at $10,000, $15,000, depends on where you want to go with it, okay, is totally possible and doable. That class is not for everyone, all right? If you don't believe that that's true yet, I'm encouraging you to go get started at jumpfirstacademy.org to see what's possible. If you are ready and you know you're ready to jump into premium courses and you want to be paid your worth, you're a high performer, high achiever, and you're ready to do it, okay, and go all in, then come join me inside of the advanced class. It's application only, but you can go get started and sign up at jumpfirstacademy.org/VIP. I dropped the links in the description so that you can just click them, and any other resources that you need in order to get started are available there as well. I love y'all so much. Have an amazing rest of your Wednesday. I'm gonna go hang out with my niece in a little bit. I'm waiting for her to get out of school. It's her birthday, and so we're about to go celebrate and, well, how do they say, turn up. All right, I love y'all so much. Have an amazing day. I'll see y'all back here tomorrow. Bye, y'all.